I'm sorry, Sarah. I didn't mean to have you rush over here and drop everything just to give me a shoulder to cry on.
No, don't be silly. I could tell from our conversation that you were upset. Now, what's going on?
I just need to get myself together before we meet Dad for dinner. You know how he is. If he suspects that anything is up, he's going to want to know all about it, and I just don't want to talk to him right now.
Talk to him about what, Megan?
That Max is out of my life forever.
Oh, Meg, I'm sorry. Come here. What happened?
I don't know, Sarah. I wish I knew. I spent all last night trying to figure it out, and then finally at 4 a.m. this morning I said, okay, enough, Megan. Pull yourself together. It's over, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Then Max decided to move to Texas, huh?
Yes. And he gave me 101 reasons why I couldn't go with him.
Like what?
Like I wouldn't be happy there, and that I belonged in the spotlight and not milking a cow in some barn. I mean, Sarah, in my head, I know that he's right. Can you really see me playing Scarlett O'Hara and grabbing a fistful of dust and swearing never to be poor again?
No, I can't. But that's your head talking. I want to know what your heart is saying.
Max, come back. I miss you already. I can't believe I allowed myself to fall so hard for someone. I swore this was never going to happen.
Well, honey, you know, love, it's not something that you can hide from. It just has a way of sort of sneaking up on you when you least expect it.
Yeah, and then you turn around and it's gone.
Yeah, I know. When I found myself falling in love with Cord, I tried to put the brakes on, but, well, I just couldn't. Even though I knew deep in my heart he was still in love with Tina.
So why'd you let yourself get involved with him?
Why'd you let yourself get involved with Max?
Because he is like no other man I've ever met. He just knocked me completely off balance. I just felt myself totally falling in love with him. And now that he's gone, Sarah, as much as I try and convince myself that it's all for the best, I just can't stop thinking about him.
No. And you won't, believe me, for a very long time.
Boy, we are a pair, aren't we? We both fall in love against our better judgment, and here we sit, lucky to have each other and unlucky in love. I promise you, in 40 years from now, they're going to be talking about us. Sarah and Megan Gordon. Sweet little spinster sisters.
Now, come on. You cannot believe that. I know that I felt the same way. But I got a hold of myself, and I realized that if I believed I was the kind of woman that a man couldn't fall in love with and commit himself to, I was only going to end up fulfilling my own prophecy.
Okay, so I'm still lovable. But that does not change the fact that Max is on his way to Texas.
No, it doesn't. But if you love him as much as you say you do, then you get yourself to that airport and you tell him.
I've told him that I love him, Sarah.
Then tell him again. And again and again and again until he realizes that he's not going anywhere unless he takes you with him.
You know, honey, there was hardly room for CJ in the nursery. There were so many new toys.
Well, I didn't get the impression that he minded too much. I didn't hear him complaining, did you?
Oh, he loved it. You know, I could have stayed there and watched him for hours.
Yeah, me too. But I'm telling you, we better get a move on if we're going to make this party, because if we are late, Vicky's going to be so disappointed.
Oh, okay, let's go.
All right.
Hey, hi. Nigel just said to come on in.
How you doing, Max? Merry Christmas to you.
Thanks. Look, I don't want to hang you two up. I just wanted to stop by and say goodbye.
Goodbye. Where are you going?
Texas.
Oh. Well, I was hoping that I had talked you out of that idea.
No, I need to do this for Steve. See, if I can finally make that family ranch a success, then maybe in some small way I'll pay him back for walking out on him in the first place.
Well, I'm sure you got your reasons for doing this, Max. All I can say is that, well, I know that we will definitely miss you around here.
It's not going to be the same around here without you.
Oh, you got that right, honey. I don't know what I'm going to do, Max. Next time Tina gets in trouble, who am I going to call for help? I mean, next time she gets locked up in a maximum security prison or something like that.
Yeah, very funny. Okay, well, at least you won't have to worry about rescuing me for a little while.
Yeah, well, that's good. Because from here on out, the only white horses I'm tending to are the ones on my ranch.
Is Megan going with you?
Well, she wants to, and I want her to, but deep down, I don't think it'd work out.
Why not?
Well, she's an actress. I mean, she needs the glitter and glamour of being a star.
Did she say that?
No, but it's the truth anyway. I mean, she needs her family, her friends, the people on the street that ask her for autographs. I don't want her to hate me for taking her away from all that.
I don't know. It seems to me, Max, if you talk to her, that you could still work out something.
Look, I really appreciate your concern, Tina, I do. But I think this is what's best for everyone right now, that I go off alone.
Yeah, well, honey, we need to get moving if we're going to make that party. I'll go find CJ and I'll get him all ready to go, all right?
Thanks.
Max, it looks like this is it. But somehow I got the feeling that this isn't the last time I'm going to see you.
We'll see. So why don't we just say, bye con Dios, amigo.
It's all right. Good luck.
So, Dad, no matter how hard we try, we can't get this piece to fit in this piece.
Yeah?
Can't get it in.
Oh, you need a screwdriver, son. Kim's out in the kitchen. Ask her to give you one. And why don't you put the toy together right there, huh?
Okay.
Now, if you run into any big problems, I'll come out there and give you a hand later, all right?
Okay, thanks a lot, Dad.
You are welcome.
See you later. Asa?
Oh, thank you.
Sweetheart?
Oh, thank you, huh?
You know, darling, I think I'm going to call the carriage house and see what's keeping Christine, all right?
Don't bother. She just walked in.
Remember your promise.
I'm not leaving your side.
Hello, Viki.
Christine, darling, are you all right? Mary Lynn said you were upset. Wait, would you excuse us for a moment?
Well, Viki,
Wait, I am so
Wanda,
glad to
just a
see you.
second.
No, I have to talk to you. Listen, do you have any idea why Charlie skipped town? I mean, he left me a note. He said he would write to me, but I haven't even got so much as a postcard from him.
Well, as far as I know, he had to leave because he had gambling debts. And he left me his share of Angel Burgers.
Oh, dear. That and $1 will leave you with 100 cents to your name.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm sorry to break the news to you, my dear, but that franchise is worthless. What he did with all the franchises was he oversold them, and consequently the business has gone kaput.
Does this mean I don't have a restaurant anymore? What does this mean?
No. All it means is that there won't be any new franchises.
Well, what about you? Do you lose anything?
I don't know. It really doesn't make any difference. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I give up all the franchises and all the heavenly hashes and all the whatever. If I could just have Gilbert and Charlie back again.
Are you all right? You look so upset. Christine, is it something I've said or something I've done? Are you nervous about this party? What?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, Vicky, there's something that I have to tell you.
If you like nuts, you'll love Cluster cereal. Clusters is the only breakfast cereal with almonds, pecans, walnuts, and honey crushed into little nut clusters and mixed with crisp flakes. If you like nuts, you'll love Cluster cereal.
Finally, equal treatment for hands and nails. Introducing new Vaseline Intensive Care Hand and Nail Formula Lotion to soften rough, dry hands and help strengthen nails with moisturizers for your hands and keratin, the protein found in healthy nails. New hand and nail formula from the makers of Vaseline Intensive Care, because we believe in equal treatment for hands and nails.
Italian dressings have oil, and Italian dressings have vinegar. But only one Italian dressing has the touch of ranch. Introducing Hidden Valley Ranch, ranch-style Italian. It's amazing how just a touch of ranch can turn ordinary Italian dressing into a delicious new taste in Italian. Hidden Valley Ranch, ranch-style Italian. The only one with a touch of ranch.
No, Pringle.
Got the fever, got the fever.
No, Pringle.
Got the fever, got the fever. Got the fever, Pringle. We've got the fever for the flavor of a Pringle.
Friday, it's Lost Luke.
It's not here. He's not dead?
For Perfect Strangers. Then look whose hands are full.
No problem.
You don't have a clue either, do you?
Kurt Cameron guest stars on Full House. And
Hey, look at this. The Hapnagel sent us a Christmas card with $20 in it.
It's a bribe, honey, to keep Wesley out of their yard.
Mr. Belvedere. Then
Well, what would you do if you were me?
Find a good skin doctor.
Growing Pains on a special night Friday.
Max, I'm going to miss you so much.
I'm gonna miss you, too.
You know, you always did understand me better than anybody, even better than Cord. Maybe that's why things didn't work out for us. You know, maybe we're too much alike.
Maybe. At least it never stopped us from being friends.
No, you were always there whenever I needed you. That's why to me, you're always going to be my second best man.
Oh, second best.
Oh, that sounds horrible. No, I didn't mean it. Look, what I meant to say was if I'd never met Cord, then you would be my first. And I just...
It's okay. I know what you mean, Tina. And I consider it an honor and a privilege to be considered the second best man in your life.
That's what I mean. Even when I stick my foot in my mouth, which I do a lot, and babble on, which I also do a lot, you always seem to know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know something else, too. That life without you sure ain't gonna be as interesting.
I made your life a little interesting.
You kidding? Dodging bullets in Argentina, befriending giants in Italy, calling me Cord at my own wedding. It was...
Oh, see, I knew it. You're still upset about that, aren't you? I knew you were.
No. It's okay. We were just destined to be friends. And things do tend to work out for the best. And you deserve the best with Cord.
Thank you.
Just one favor.
What?
Don't you ever lose that unpredictability you become famous for. Because that's what I loved about you most.
Oh, even when I get myself in trouble?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't really call it trouble. I call it being Tina.
But we sure have been through a lot together, haven't we?
We sure have.
Any regrets?
Just one. I won't be around for the next installment of The Perils of Tina Roberts. Listen, I better get going.
Wait, please keep in touch, okay?
I will. And can you check in on Al every now and then? Because if Gabrielle's not treating him right, I'm going to be on the next flight back.
I will, I promise. I'll look in on him for you.
Thanks.
Max? Well, if you find things don't work out for you at the ranch, and I don't care if you're the poorest man on earth or you come back as the richest, I just want you to know you've always got a home to come back to.
It's a very funny thing. I was never really sure if Lambview was my home.
Well, it is now.
Oh, hey. Come on. See you around.
I told him that I would be willing to give up everything just to go with him. My career, my friends, even my family. I would be willing to leave it all behind. Sarah, I basically told him that I would go to the ends of the earth with him, and still he said no. So what am I supposed to do? Track him down and go through the pain of having him reject me again?
Meg, what if he doesn't, though? I mean, what if he says yes this time?
If is a fool's game, Sarah.
Oh, right. And God forbid Megan Gordon should look foolish, right? Don't you see what you're doing? You're putting your silly pride in front of your happiness.
Look who's talking. I didn't see you run after Cord and throw yourself at his feet.
Megan, Cord was in love with another woman. Max loves you.
You don't know what I went through last night, Sarah. I have never opened up to a man like I opened up to Max. I felt so vulnerable. And then when he told me I couldn't go to Texas with him, I felt like he just punched me in the stomach. I can't go through that again.
What if Max has changed his mind? Maybe he's afraid you won't give him a second chance after the way he hurt you.
Wouldn't that be ironic? If the two of us are going our separate ways because we're afraid of being rejected again.
Exactly. Now get over to that airport and tell him how you feel before it's too late, Megan.
Sarah, I wouldn't even know what to say right now.
You don't have to say anything. Just look into his eyes and take it from there. Oh, gosh, he's going to know how you feel. And then you're going to know once and for all if he wants you or not.
This has to be the worst moment of my life.
Oh, honey, come on. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad.
Yes, it can. Promise me that you'll hear me out before you say anything. And Viki, promise me that you won't hate me when I tell you that...
Excuse me, sweetheart, did you invite Larry to the party?
Larry? Of course not. Why?
Well, see for yourself.
What on earth is he doing here? Excuse me, darling.
Hi, Viki.
Larry?
Hi, it's good to see you.
Yes, I'm delighted to see you.
I'm really sorry about interrupting the family gathering here.
Interrupting? This is not a visit?
Viki, I've got something I've got to tell you and Clint.
Well, what is it? What is so important that you have to interrupt my daughter's birthday party?
Working Girl. She's a winner. Irresistibly sexy and fun. People magazine.
What did happen exactly?
The earth moved. She's wonderful.
This woman is my secretary.
She's not. One of the most entertaining movies of the year. Roger Ebert. Melanie Griffith's Tess McGill is a woman of the year.
You think so?
Amazing. Captivating. Time magazine. Working Girl. Rated R. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Where do artificial lemons grow? Do they grow in lemon factories? Are they born in lemon hatcheries? Oh, where do artificial lemons grow?
Some other dishwashing liquids have artificial lemon, but Sunlight has real lemon juice. And now Sunlight has even more real lemon juice, so it cleans real fast.
Oh, where do artificial lemons grow?
Not here. Sunlight has real lemon juice to clean real fast.
It's 125 trains that I have to announce. I was coughing my brains out. So I sent Richie to the store. He brought me this kid's cough syrup.
Not all cough medicines work the same.
I said, look, this is not going to work. I need something strong like codeine. He came back with the Spix Formula 44.
Today's Formula 44 is effective as codeine, but non-narcotic. It starts to work the instant you swallow.
Formula 44 blew my cough away.
Vicks Formula 44. So effective, it starts working the instant you swallow.
My cough was history.
Of all the leading mouthwashes, only Colgate helps stop ugly tartar before it starts. Colgate, the minty fresh way to a cleaner mouth. Colgate Tartar Control mouthwash. Keep your mouth tartar control clean.
Saturday, it's 2 Christmas Eve treats for the entire family. First, there's holiday magic with the Disney classic, Alice in Wonderland.
then something's amiss. Someone's out to sink Christmas. Santa Claus the movie. Saturday, a very special Christmas Eve on ABC.
Thank you.
Excuse me, but aren't you Max Holden?
Yeah, sure am.
I knew it. You're wonderful on Fraternity Row. Everyone I knew just assumed that you'd get a major storyline and become the star.
Yeah.
Well, we were ready to form a fan club.
Oh.
Tell me, why were you only on it for just so little?
Well, the producer wanted me to sign to a lifelong contract, and I turned him down.
Why?
Life's got too much to offer, and I figured I want a chance to get out there and discover what's waiting for me.
Oh, you mean like Hollywood?
Well, who knows?
Just look into his eyes and take it from there. Believe me, he'll know how you feel. And you'll know whether he wants you or not.
No.
Yeah. Well, Max, I guess you'll get on just fine without me. Goodbye.
All right, Nigel's watching CZA out in the car. We got all the prisons all loaded, and we are all set. Honey? You ready?
I'm sorry, I didn't even hear you come in.
Yeah, so I noticed. You thinking about Max?
Yeah.
Huh. Anything in particular?
I was just thinking about the first time I met him. You and I had this great big fight, and he said he wanted to take me to Atlantic City because it would cheer me up.
Did it?
Max always knew how to make me smile. I mean, no matter how crazy the circumstances we were in, he would always just bring me right back down to earth with that cute little grin of his. And we always cared about each other. And even when we found out that we weren't right for each other as man and wife, we never lost sight of the fact that we were very good friends.
Well, that's good to know that you've got such a good friend, huh?
I know, that's why I'm going to miss him so much.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of get the impression that we haven't seen the last of old Max.
Yeah, well, he's going to be so busy with that ranch, you know, that he... I mean, even when he comes to visit, it's just going to be for a quick visit.
I don't know. I'm not talking about just a quick visit, honey. I mean, I wish him well with the ranch and everything, and I'm sure Max has got plenty of good reasons for going down there and taking care of the ranch, but I don't know. I just have this feeling one day he's going to wake up and realize that Lambview is his home.
You know, I told him the same thing.
See, there you go. Great minds think alike, right? Personally, I don't think he's going to have any other choice. I don't know, honey, there is something about Lambview. Somehow it gets into a person's bloodstream. Hell, I was here, what, maybe not even a year, and I knew that I could never go back to El Paso. Now I've got you, and I've got our beautiful son, and there is no place on earth that I would rather be. Except, of course, maybe Landfair right now, because if we don't get there soon, I'm telling you, Vicky's going to string us up on that Christmas tree if we miss all these parties, okay? Mm. So can we get going? Come on. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm waiting, Larry.
Vicky, you got to promise me something.
No, I'm not going to promise you anything. If you have something to say, then say it.
Vicky, as much as this hurts me to tell you, Christine is not your daughter.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Vicky, I swear it, it's true.
You are lying to me.
No, I would not lie to you about this.
Yes, you would. You lied 25 years ago. You could lie today.
Vicky, I swear, you've got to believe me. Christine is not your daughter.
In the beginning, there was man
and there was woman.
What, apple juice?
Equal in all ways but one. Boys get wet up front. Girls get wet in the middle. Two different problems, yet all diapers were created alike. Until now. Introducing new Love's Deluxe for girls and new Love's Deluxe for boys. Both with Love's exclusive leak guard system that can absorb wetness again and again without leaking. Now placed where baby wets most. Up front for boys, in the middle for girls. Made like no other diaper ever created to help stop leaking.
They're pink. They're blue.
They're new. Love's Deluxe for girls, Love's Deluxe for boys. Boys and girls won't change, so we did.
Not every raisin can measure up to Dole's strict standards. Our raisins must be moist and very, very plump. And we pack them to stay that way. Now when it comes to raisins, the difference is Dole, naturally.
The countdown started to the biggest week in Publishers Clearinghouse history. More prices, more money, more chances. Watch for the house and enter fast because on January 31st, it'll all be over for the shouting.
I won! I really won! You gonna take $4?
Why?
Because I want to see what you see in me.
It must be the musk. Cody Wild Musk. It must be the musk.
Cody Wild Musk and Musk for Men.
Tonight, stuck in a job you hate, afraid to make the move? Meet Career Changers. Hugh Downs talks with the courageous few who did. Find out how you can, too, on 2020.
Race to your phone and dial sneak previews.
Don't you think it's a great idea? Oh, great.
Get the scoop on next week's soaps.
When's a good time?
Every Friday through Sunday, Sneak Previews returns at 1-900-850-8000.
Well, that sounds nice.